The newest sponsor for the channel, Simply Safe. They were so awesome in helping me protect this nice house that I just got with all the home security features. They sent me a box. It's right over here. Let's check this out. Ooh, wireless outdoor security camera. Definitely need that for when the mountain lions come rolling through here. Yo, check it out. My kit came with all kinds of goodies with cameras and sensors for me to get totally secured. If you want a customized kit, you can go on their website and pick out what you like. There's a little button up top right here. You press the button.
Entry sensor added.
Ooh.
Entry sensor named.
Now this is an item I'm really excited about. Their brand new outdoor camera. Ooh, check this out. This thing has all kinds of neat features. It has a 140-degree field of view, and you can keep watch over your entire outdoor space. Not only that, it has a 1080p resolution with an 8x zoom, so I can see when the FedEx people is coming and drop off my roll of wraps, car parts, or any suspicious looking characters that are roaming outside. All of their products are super easy to set up. This camera comes with a rechargeable battery that lets you access it from your phone through the app anywhere. Dang, check out that night vision feature. That's sick. I can see anyone that's creeping around out there. And if there's movement, a movement sensor will activate and let me know on my phone of what's going on so I can take a look. Do yourself a favor and get your security right. Show our sponsor some love. Right now, you can save 50% or more on your Simply Safe security system during their biggest sale of the year. Go to simplysafe.com/paradoxtherapper to learn more. Don't miss out. Visit the link in the description below, guys, and go get your security system on point. Ooh, look at this. Never done one of these before. Sick.
Oh, I might as well show off while we're here.
Oh, okay, okay. What you got?
We'll do the...
Oh, hey, I didn't know it does this. Yo, that's sick. Dude, it's like a Ferrari.
Well, much cheaper than a Ferrari.
They do that. They do that whoosh thing, you know. That's tight. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
Nice
Jason.
to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay. Tell me about this car. Is this considered a Miata?
Yeah, this is the Miata RF. This is like they just released this in, I think, 2017, this body style. Stands for retractable fastback.
Okay.
I never really liked convertibles, but I always loved like the Targa top. And so this came out, and this really reminded me of like,
yeah.
It actually reminds me of like the Supra from the first Fast
yeah,
and Furious.
you know,
like
you can just pop the hood off, pop the lid off.
Not quite as cool as that, you know, but
no, it's tight.
It's way more affordable than Supra too.
Right? So. It just like goes into there.
Yeah, so it really cuts my trunk space down because all of this is hood.
Yeah, but
all of this is roof. But
but no one buys one of these for storage.
Yeah, I can fit one carry-on bag and a backpack in it, and that's it. So.
Okay. Is it kind of quick?
I mean, it's okay. I wish I had gotten the 2019 model. The 2019 model has like 180 horsepower versus like 150.
This is 150.
Yeah, this is 150. But the 2019 models are going for like 10 grand more.
Okay.
And for that price, you can put like a turbo in it.
I know, right?
So
I know. You
like,
can you can just turbo this thing.
Yeah, that's the plan. This was a good deal.
It is stick.
Yeah, it is stick. That was like my one requirement. It's actually the first stick car I've ever owned.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've been meaning to for a long time, and I finally had a good reason, and I saw these, and I kind of fell in love with it. So I was like, yep, we're going to do the stick. We're going to learn to drive the right way.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, in like 10 years, no one can steal this thing if you leave it outside.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how.
Yeah.
Dude, this is sick. Man. So it's all stock. No mods.
Yeah, pretty much. I have a few things that I'm like doing to it. I want to put louvers in the hood from Veris Engineering.
Okay. Or you have to cut the hood?
Means I have to cut the hood.
Right.
I wanted to get it done before I came here, but I couldn't get in time.
It's okay. You can still cut it after the wrap.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
Yeah.
This hood is very interesting. It's like
it's a really weird like body line. Like it looks really cool from the inside of the car though.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, that is interesting. Look. Huh. Yeah, it kind of like does this wavy thing.
Yeah, it kind of points you right to the center of the road.
That's cool.
nice.
Let's pop this bad boy. Let me see what this looks like. So everyone likes the old Miatas. I've never really seen anyone modify these new ones.
Yeah, the new ones are, it's wild because like most of the people who modify the new ones, either they don't modify much or they modify like insane. Like Flying Miata has one of these that is LS swapped.
Oh, okay.
They have like the
That fits in there?
yeah, they LS swapped the whole thing, replaced the transmission, replaced the brakes, in like the convertible, the soft top model.
Yeah.
And it puts out like 500 horsepower or something.
Jesus.
I was like, it's my first stick shift. I do not want a 500 horsepower Miata.
You know, you got to take it slow at
It
first.
has like a curb weight of like 2,200 pounds. I really don't want.
I know, dude. But this still has the same balance as the other Miatas, like the 50-50 weight distribution that everyone loves?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit off because the roof goes into the back, and so like all that machinery puts a little bit more in the back.
Okay.
But it is really, really well balanced. It's remarkably fun to drive.
Does it have LSD?
No, unfortunately not. They make the club model that has an LSD. I was looking at getting like an aftermarket one to
Because, well,
swap.
the diff.
Yeah, well, yeah, I could do that too. Yeah,
I drive welded diffs all the time on the 240s.
Yeah, it's
perfectly
honestly
great.
the one thing that I really wanted, and I regret getting, but this just came up and it was like too good a deal.
Yeah.
I was honestly looking for one in white, and I could not find one within like any reasonable drivable distance. Like I think I saw one pop up in LA, and then like by the time I called them, it was gone, and I was
Dude,
like,
really?
well.
Well, that's what we're doing today.
Yep.
Doing a combo.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm excited for it.
So this is the first time we're going to be doing a color fade. So you did a fade from white to black in the back, right?
Yep.
All right, so these are custom printed rolls. I'll show you that in a little bit.
Cool.
But basically what they do is you go, all right, I want this color design and I want it on this type of car. And then I send them the type of car, year, make, and model. And then the factory plots the whole thing out. Oh. So the only bad thing about doing a color fade is that I only get one shot. Because there's only one piece that goes from like white to black on both sides. So it's gonna like be white up here, and then somewhere over here it's gonna fade to black, probably on the door, and then the rest is gonna be black. So it's basically a custom printed roll for any car. So whatever design it is, they'll just concept it up and then they'll show you what it looks like.
That's awesome.
So this is gonna be interesting stuff.
Yeah, sounds like the pressure's really on. You get one shot, you know.
It's okay. I wrap in chrome before, so it's similar. Like, but in chrome, if you like lift it up, then you lose the piece.
Oh, that's
right?
like, yeah.
You gotta lay it down one time and that's it.
Yeah.
But in yours, it's still a gloss wrap. So when I do it, it's I can just keep repositioning.
Gotcha.
So it's not that bad. I mean, I'm talking about one time, as in like if you slice the piece incorrectly, then you ruin it. But yeah, this is sick. All right, let's do this. Okay, so we're about to get this party started. As you can see, I got this rolled out, but this is unlike any other roll. It's already pre-marked what pieces go where. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna unroll it, and then there's a separator line right here. So as you notice, this roll is black here, but it's white right here. So here's where it starts to fade to black right there. Kind of a little hard to see because the lighting's not great, but there you go. You want to make sure you cut on this line right here and use this whole piece for the first side. On this particular roll, when you're doing a color fade, you're not going to want to do it like all the other ones. You're going to want to plan out all your pieces beforehand. So cut them all out. Yo, I'm over here at the Auburn airport. My man's in the Miata. Actually flew in on a buddy's plane. I guess he has one of these propeller planes. So I'm just here to pick him up. All right, we found him. We found him.
Thank you.
How was the flight?
It was very fun. It was my first time being up on a small flight like that.
A propeller plane?
Yeah.
One propeller or what?
One prop.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Hey, your buddy flew that thing?
Yeah.
Hey, how do you be like, hey, I trust you?
You know, I felt like it was a little bit taking advantage because he was like, oh, do you want me to fly you to Auburn? Just like as a joke. And then like the next weekend I was like, yeah, actually, you want to fly? And so here we are. It was nice. Got to learn how to change the oil in a plane too. That was just like changing.
Where'd your buddy go?
They took off.
No, they just touched down, like get out the plane, and then they took off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh shit! Is that scary? Like,
it was.
Final destination caused me to like.
Honestly, like right before we were landing, he was like, "I'm gonna turn the plane sideways. I just want you to know." And I'm glad he told me because we did come into the airstrip looking like this. I don't know about that.
I think I heard you flew overhead.
Yeah,
I heard a prop plane go by.
It was a lot of fun. And it was like 45 minutes travel time instead of like 2.5 hours.
That's dope. Paradox needs a plane, y'all. All right, and we're back.
Back.
Oh, he's got his camera all ready to go. Hey, what kind of, is that going to be a good one?
It's a Canon M6. I got the nice low f-stop lens right now.
Okay.
Still learning how to use it, so we'll see if the pictures are good.
You're gonna have to send me some of those so they can see what this really looks like. Oh man, hey, this was kind of hard to line up all the color.
I can imagine.
On both sides is like.
Yeah, I guess that's
I have to like mock it up. I actually did one side I did the front fender first, and then the other side I did the whole thing in one piece.
Oh wow.
Just like boom.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so then you just cut between the panels. But all right, let me get my helpers out here. All right, we're gonna let them view it from here.
Okay.
Oh, it just gets better, and oh my god. That looks way better than I expected. That's so clean.
Is this good?
That is so clean.
Yo, that color fade?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
That's amazing. I like that the back almost doesn't look any different.
Right?
Then,
it is wrapped.
Yeah.
No, I did wrap the whole back end.
Yeah.
But
that is amazing.
yeah, it's like, look at that.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, that fade portion is hard.
I'm here for this. I like that, like from the front, it literally looks like a completely different car.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. And then the back is just like, boom. I don't know. This is pretty wild. My first time doing a color fade.
I think it looks great.
Not too bad. As you notice, I didn't do the door handles.
That's
okay.
fair.
I tried, not for the lack of trying, but but when you do this, you kind of have to do this whole thing in one piece, right? Front to back, just so that it lines up correctly. And the door handle needs to be removed when you do it. When you put it back on, you take a scrap piece from here. Very hard to match up the fade.
That's fair.
So when I did it, I was like, what the hell, it's not matching, it looks crazy. So,
yeah, it seems
so yeah,
cool.
I just left the door handle black. Okay. The back end, the whole thing is wrapped. And then the hardest part is kind of just lining up the two sides.
Yeah.
And then lining up the roof portion to make it match. I think I did pretty good.
It looks good.
I mean, it might be like a couple millimeters difference between the two sides, but
I'm not gonna notice it while I'm driving it.
My first time, not bad, not bad. Dang, this thing looks crazy. It's like when YouTubers review their car and they like make it a weird color.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Sick, right? Oh, dude. There you go. Any color you guys can dream of, we can do. A front to back, side to side. I think the side to side is probably harder, or bottom to top. You can do 2 or 3 color fade if you wanted to. What else are you gonna do next to it other than the wheels? You gonna lower it a little bit?
Yeah, so after the wheels will be soon. GT wing from Carbon Miata.
Ooh.
I already have the hood louvers from Varus Engineering. I just need to get the hood cut to install them.
Okay.
That's something that I definitely can't do myself.
Oh yeah, you need someone with a laser to line that up.
Apparently the kit's really nice. It comes with all these like it comes with like a thing that lines up perfectly on the hood of the ND Miata.
Okay.
So it's like pretty straightforward. And then yeah, I want to do like coilovers, and then if I start to get into like performance stuff, or just things that make it sound better, Fly Miata makes a active exhaust for it called the Hush-O-Matic, and you can control it from your windshield wiper stick, so you can like open up to make it like louder, it opens and closes.
Yeah,
it's like a butterfly valve.
Okay,
very cool.
Did they make a diffuser kit or anything like that?
Yeah, Varus makes a diffuser. Varus makes like a whole underbody aero kit. So literally panels for everything. Okay. Plus the diffuser. I think plus the front lip. Yeah.
You should do that, because that's like a mod that you can do that is not very committed. Like
I want to do. I honestly want to do the whole thing, but I was like, well, if I'm gonna do that, I want to do the exhaust first.
Okay.
And
that's a smart idea.
In California, I can't pass smog if I do the Fly Miata's like mid pipe, which sucks because I really want to. Oh, okay. We'll see what we can do about it, but at least get the active exhaust,
Okay.
And then I'll do all of the underbody aero, because
underbody aero will make this thing look totally different, like a straight up race car, especially with like a GT wing in the back. Ooh, that's gonna be so good.
Yeah, my goal is it's gonna be very like 2001, but very like 2021. That's kind of the goal I'm going for.
Okay, with the color fade, that's gonna be so sick. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about the color fades. There's another one coming up after this video, so it's gonna be another car in another color fade. So if you keep your eye out, you'll know which one is next. So until next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what 2 colors or 3 colors you would do on your car. So if you're looking to do this by yourself, you need to be really careful. I wouldn't suggest that you do this until you have done like 5 full cars, and it looks good, because this is printed to the car exactly. So it's like one portion they give you is for the front bumper, one portion for the back bumper, one portion for the side. So if you mess up anywhere in there, you're screwed. It has to be reprinted, the whole thing. So don't do that. And especially when you wrap the car like whoosh, like all in one piece, and you like poke a hole in the middle somewhere, it's donezo. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these color fades. I'm really excited to do the next one. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Here we go. Oh, the action, baby. Yo, this thing is badass. I wish my MR2 did this.
Yeah, it's very handy. I thought it was kind of gimmicky, but man, do I love it.
No, I like it. I like it. With the Targa.